The biscuit tier list starts now. You guys can see the biscuit tier list here. How cool is this? Can you guys see this okay? Can you guys make out what the icons are? Okay, I actually can see the biscuits now. Right. Let's get into this, eh? Let's get into this. Where do we start? Do we start at the top of the list here? Oh, sorry. Yeah, do we start at the top of this list? Or did I just start making my way through the pile and I just organize them afterwards? Do you guys want to see the lineup first? Oh, in fact, I'll do that. Let's run through the lineup and then we'll start at the top of the list. Okay, let's do that. First up, well, not first up, but top of the lineup. Costco cookies. This is a 24 pack. There's not that many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left. There's 12 left. I went to Costco. Yeah, I spoke about this. We went to Costco like a week ago. This has been a week. I've had these for a week. These are a week old Costco cookies. They are still delightful. Next. Wait, where did I put this stuff? Right here. Next. Jaffa cakes. We have Jaffa cakes. The classic, reliable. Is it a biscuit? Is it a cake? It's a Jaffa cake. Next up. These are actually a half-eaten packet of Tesco's own brand ginger nuts. Because I love ginger nuts and I've been eating them already. I did not eat these today. I bought these with my weekly shop last week and I've been eating them with my tea. Next, Jammy Dodgers. A staple in British culture. Delightful. Some would say irresistible. I don't know if I would say that. But Jammy Dodgers. Then we have Pink Panther pink wafers. I'm not going to comment on these. I'm just going to put them back and we'll move on. Caramel wafers, a Scotland standard, a Scottish delicacy, a Tunnock's caramel wafer biscuit. Heaven in a golden foily wrapper. Next up we have Oreos. The standard Oreos, not like anything crazy, but standard Oreos. Then we have malted milk. We have a whole packet of malted milk because it wasn't available in anything else. So this is a lot of malted milk. I would have bought a packet that was probably about this size if I could have. But moving on. We have mint clubs. And we also have orange clubs. I like both of these flavours of club biscuit. So I will be eating all 14 of them. But yeah, club biscuits. And then we have penguins. Penguins. Who likes a penguin? Anybody like a penguin? Are these British? Maybe I don't know if these are British or not. These last until May next year. Holy, what kind of preservatives are in these? So I said what I had 29 biscuits. That obviously is not 29 biscuits, but we did do bargain hunting, and we have the Fox's favourite festive selection. 9 varieties of biscuit for my eating and ranking, and we'll get to what the varieties of biscuit are when we go through them. But obviously there's cookies, there's some Viennese twirls, and I think this is a hobnob. I've classed this as a hobnob. Some custard cream type things, a party ring, a wee jam thing. Hell yeah. And then last but not least, family staple, the family circle. Again, what's this, 10 biscuits? 10 biscuit variety pack. There's a duplicate like here, but who cares? Check the Christmas aisle. Yeah, we went to the Christmas aisle. That was not from the Christmas aisle, that was from the biscuit aisle. So, between all of that, we've got a whole whack of biscuits to get eaten. So we're going to start at the top. Wait, do we have nice biscuits? We do. The nice biscuits are in here, so maybe we just make our way through the family circle to begin with. Let's start here. Nice biscuits are at the top of the list, so I'm not going to fart about. Family circle. The McVitie's family circle. Who's had any of these biscuits? Do you guys like these biscuits? What's your guys' favourite biscuit? Have I missed any biscuits that you guys think I should have had? What's your thoughts? Should we have had the biscuits that I don't have? I am not eating all of the biscuits. Let's make that very clear. I'm not eating all of them. We're not eating all of the biscuits. I'm just eating some. I'll try all of them. Right. This is actually quite daunting now that I've looked at this. I'm kind of scared. What have we got? We've got chocolate chip cookies. I'm guessing this is the nice biscuit. We've got nice biscuits. This is a hobnob, chocolate bourbon, chocolate digestive, custard cream, shortcake, and then I think this is like another type of short biscuit thing, and then chocolate fingers. Stomach will be fine. It will be. I was gonna have a cup of tea, but then I was like, the cup of tea will get cold. This here, a nice biscuit. Ooh, nice biscuit. Quite thin. Not much to it. How do the makeup people do it? Oh, not much to it. Not much to it. Nice biscuit. Let's see where it goes. I'll need to eat a few to get like a baseline, and then we'll move on from that, and we'll get better and better, and then things will get more accurate the more we go. Smells kind of boring. Do you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's kind of buttery. It's like gets stuck in your teeth. This is a nice biscuit. This is the first one. It feels like it should be classed as like an expensive digestive. I wanted to see if it gave us a breakdown of the biscuits, but it doesn't. Okay. Plain biscuits. Yeah. Buttery and sort of melt. Yep, that's exactly how I would have described it. I don't have enough juice. You like those ones that are good? Do you know what? Because we're so early on, I'm actually going to put this in an A tier. Because that was quite a good biscuit. I think having that with a cup of tea would be pretty good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Next, I'm going to do this and get this out of the way. This is the oat crunch thing. What do they call this on the box? They call this a crunchy oat. I don't like hobnobs, but it's essentially a hobnob. I'm going to eat half of this biscuit. You feel like you'd like this one? It doesn't smell of anything. It has no smell. It feels like it's got bits in it. It's got oats or something in it. But yeah, it's the oats. Okay, never mind. Fuck me then. That's a no. That's a nah. Where's the hobnobs on the list? I can't see the list properly. Hobnobs. F. Now there's an aftertaste that's like spicy, but not like a good spice, like a nasty spicy in the back of my mouth. Ugh. That's horrible. That's nasty. Moving on, we have a chocolate bourbon. Now we've got some fans of these. Me being one of them, actually. I've come round to a chocolate bourbon lately. We got a little bit of chocolate filling in them. It's not like a proper creamy filling. It's almost like a stale filling, but it's not terrible. But a chocolate bourbon. I do like these. I'm going to actually need to rate these based on how I'm eating them just now. Oh, that went flying. This one's quite stale, which is disappointing. I've had much better bourbon biscuits than this, but this one's quite stale. I think if you buy these in a packet on their own, they're better. They're not terrible, but they're stale. They're better than the hobnobs. Maybe the McVitie's ones are shit. Maybe. It might be. But that's what I need to judge this on. I need to judge this on what is in front of me right here, unfortunately. So that is what we're doing. We're judging it on what I've got available to me right now. What did I do there? I wanted to move it more forward. Yeah, we're judging it based on what is available to me right now. So we're 3 biscuits down. I'm going to do the chocolate digestive next. We'll go into the middle. This is a chocolate digestive. It's just a plain McVitie's chocolate digestive. It is the standard. Maybe the Family Circle stuff is worse quality. This is still good. This is still good. This tracks. There's a good chocolate digestive biscuit. Oh, that's all wet and slimy from my saliva. I wanted to show the inside of it. A tier. Very good. Very good. I'm tempted to have another one. But we're moving on. The custard creams. Custard cream. Similar to a bourbon biscuit. I'm scared for this. I'm scared that this isn't as good as... Or I'm scared if this isn't as good as what I know them to be. Because I really like They wouldn't be your first choice. I really like a custard cream. I really do like a custard cream. This family circle has sabotaged the biscuits. Sabotaged. You'd eat them if they were there. See, that was the tier list I was going for. These are, again, like the bourbons, stale. Whereas I have had custard creams that are just delightful. And same like custard cream Brandon and stuff like that. Not like a different version of them or anything. But the family circle has sabotaged it. It's better than the bourbon. Better than the chocolate bourbon. And I do agree, the Tesco custard creams are nice because that's the ones I normally get. So maybe my expectations are just too high. Maybe I just have too much expectation for how the bourbons are going to look. Like, what do we think about that? That's entirely possible. Like, who knows? Entirely possible. What's next? That was the custard creams. Disappointing. But not as good as the nice biscuits. So far, the nice biscuits and the chocolate digestives, these two, have been the best ones. This is, I think this is a shortcake. So this one is classed as a shortcake, and then this one is a rich Highland shorty. So a bit interesting to see the difference between the two of them. It looks a bit like shortbread. See? Kind of fancy looking. Maybe it would be good. This would be a good Dunkin' biscuit for dunking in a tea. It's a no from me. This one. Both of them are nice, you think? I think this is a lot of lost potential. It's just shortbread. It's worse shortbread. It's worse. It's very dry. I should have brought my... There's my bin bag there. Put it on. I got my bin bag. The problem is... These... If it's shortbread, I'm expecting it to be nice and sugary and stuff, you know? Kind of dry. Yeah, it's just dry. It lacks flavour. It's got no sweetness to it. It's just a plain biscuit. And unfortunately... It needs to fall down. I think this is the shortbreads. I can't make that out. This is actually going to go here in the F tier with the hobnob, to be perfectly honest with you guys. It does not belong in even the C tier. Hopefully, the Rich Highland Shorty, which is just a circular version. Like, they are the exact same biscuit, so I'm terrified. But the round one, is a rich Highland shorty, whereas this rectangular one is just a shortcake. So who knows what they've done differently to the round one. Doesn't smell any different. They both just smell like biscuits. They both just smell like biscuits. Plain biscuits. This one's crunchier. It's still no flavour. Still no flavour. You want to make tea? No worries. The short is just let down. Just terrible. Let it down. These would be excellent for dunking in a tea. Like, that's the ideal position to have them. Because otherwise it's just too dry. Moving on. Wait, did I move it? Where were they? I think they were in a round packet. What one even is it? I think it maybe that one. Hold on. Let me have a look. No. Wait, did I not have these ones? I mean, it's the same as the other ones, isn't it? Did I really miss these ones? Maybe I did. Oh well, moving on. No, they're here. They're there. This is them. These are also down here. They were crunchier, but they were still tasteless. They were crunchier, but still tasteless like the shortcake one. Did you get the same mouse? It's pretty good. I like mine. Mine's got a double click problem though. Okay. The next we've got 3 left in this packet of 9. We're almost a third of the way through. Now, I understand this is maybe going to cause an argument. If you guys have noticed, on the screen, on the tier list, we have... Can we keep the camera angle? No, probably not. On the screen, we've got the Cadbury's chocolate finger. Now, I wasn't going to buy a whole box of chocolate fingers because everybody knows that the Cadbury's chocolate fingers are delicious. So we do have a chocolate finger here. I fear, because of the sabotaging that's been going on in the family circle box, the this chocolate finger's not going to stand up to the Cadbury's chocolate finger chocolate biscuit. So, with that said, when I eat this chocolate finger, this is going to get +1 to its rank. They get a buy. I'm kind of on the same page as you. They get a buy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first S tier. Even these ones are fantastic. So good. Your chocolate fingers are S tier. Doesn't matter where you get them from. Nothing beats the OG. I know, but these are still good. God damn it. The chocolate tastes different because it's not Cadbury's chocolate, but they're still good. Holy, share a link. Link's not getting any. Link's not getting any. Nah, Link is going to be in here after streaming, fucking beating me up to get some. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Chocolate finger, S tier. We all knew it. We all knew that was going to be. We all knew that was going to be S tier. Mods change the lights. No, do not change the lights. Moving on. The jam. So here's the problem. This is the Fox's biscuit with the jam and cream. But there's a jam and cream here too. So I feel like this Fox's one's going to be nicer. But I'm going to try this one for science and see, and then we can compare. Because it's good to know, like this one seems like it has less sugar coverage on the top and a lot less cream filling. And I like my stuff creamy, you know? So we'll try it and we'll see. It's Family Circle McVitie's. It is McVitie's, yeah. You would have expected better from McVitie's. So dry. So dry. God. Yeah, so dry. There's no, like, even with the cream and stuff, or that little bit of fake cream or whatever they've put in it, good lord, that is dry. Holy moly. I don't even want to move them. I did say that was my favourite, but I feel like the Fox's one is going to be so much better. Should I cup of tea to dunk it? I wanted to do two tier lists. I wanted to have like a biscuit on its own and then a dunked biscuit tier list, but that would have taken too long. Maybe we revisit this in like a week's time when all the biscuits are stale and we dunk them all. Finally, the last biscuit from the Family Circle. The chocolate chip cookie. Now this is just a standard chocolate chip cookie. There's nothing special about this. I fear it's going to be dry. I fear it's going to be a terrible cookie. Which is why I brought in the big guns, which is why we've got the Costco cookies sitting there. To maybe give cookies a fighting chance. Looks dry as fuck. I'm scared to eat it. Nah, I'm not actually. So dry and oh my good lord. That was worse than the shortcakes. The problem is you can't dunk a chocolate cookie. That's wrong. That feels illegal. It's wrong to dunk a chocolate cookie. A chocolate chip cookie. Which instantly makes it worse than both of the shortcake biscuits. Because the shortcake ones can be redeemed by dunking them in tea. And that's the only way they're going to get redeemed. This was, overall, the Family Circle, a letdown. Not even gonna lie. A letdown. A letdown. The Family Circle can go away. Oh, we've got ads coming up anyway. I might need to go and get another drink. How did we get this back in the packet? Letdown apart from the fingers. Yeah, the nice biscuits were good. The nice biscuits were good. The chocolate digestive was alright. I feel like the packet as a whole was quite dry. Quite stodgy. Lacked the oomph of the individual biscuits. You know, like you would buy a pack of biscuits and it would be pretty good. Or you buy like a packet of chocolate digestive biscuits and they're all individually really good. This was brought together by the sum of its parts and ultimately did worse than expected. It fell below the radar, and that's quite upsetting. The McVitie's Family Circle was a letdown. I've got 2 drinks now. I've got 2 drinks. Hopefully this will quench my thirst. I'm just gonna put it here. Right, moving on. What's next? Next is the party rings on the list. This means that this is actually the other selection box. the Fox's festive favorite selections. Another. This also has chocolate chip cookies and an oat biscuit, I think, and then the jam and cream. I am expecting this to be much better than the other family circle. Foxes are nicer biscuits though, aren't they? Foxes are nicer. Oh, they're fucking everywhere, man. What the hell happened in here? Where do these belong? Are they supposed to be here? Oh my days, what happened? What's this from? My god, the mess, man, the mess. I was in such a mess. Right. What have we got? And this one. Oh, I just spent crumbs everywhere. There's so many crumbs. Right, we've got a crunch cream. Golden, which I think is this. Or this maybe? Yeah, this and this. We've got a triple chocolate cookie. We've got the party rings. We've got crunch cream double chocolate. We've got Viennese milk chocolate. We've got a milk chocolate cookie. We've got a jam and cream. A Viennese chocolate and cream. And a crinkle crunch butter. That has potential to be quite nice. That was you when you held it up. Well, you've caused destruction among the biscuit society. Right. What was first? Party rings. Now, I used to really like party rings. Let's try and get some of the other crumbs off them. Let's not have this be infected. Now, party rings are just little biscuits that are coated in like kind of fake, crappy icing sugar type deal. Good back in the day. Yeah, I must have been about 14 the last time I had a party ring though. It does smell sweet still, but it's like that fake artificial sweetness. Do you know, this actually isn't that bad. The biscuit is thin enough that it doesn't actually matter. Like, it's just a little tiny thin biscuit. So it's not terrible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to put it here. It's above the custard cream. Not as good as the nice biscuit. It's not up there with chocolate digestives, but it was pretty good. Yeah, primary school disco, or like, if you guys had packed lunches at school, I used to get like little mini party rings. Right, well, I guess I'll make my way around the box then. How many? There's loads in this. Oh no, there's duplicates, never mind. 5, 9. So there's another 9 biscuits in here. So the family circle had 10. This has 9. So there's one less. This here we've got is the crunch, the crunch cream chocolate. Double chocolate crunch cream. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say I like a creamy one. Oh, we've still got our thing up there, look. Hold on. This will go away now. Right. So, this is what I mean when I say I like a creamy thing. You count to 11, there's a duplicate. This is duplicated. I've never actually, don't think I've had one of these before. I normally tend to go for the other ones, which are the golden ones, which are just like a biscuit. It's almost like a fancy custard cream. Mmm. You know what? Foxes knew what they were doing. Foxes knew what they were doing. This is delicious. Mmm. I think it goes beneath the chocolate digestive. I know how good a chocolate digestive can be. So it feels wrong for this chocolate biscuit to jump the queue. But I know how good a chocolate digestive can be. But hot damn, that was good. That was good. That was worth it. This is what I was saying was my favourite. But it seems to be having the same problem as the previous. This is the Fox's Jam and Cream, which also seems to be quite lackluster in the cream department. But I'm hoping that the biscuit makes up for it. The last one that we had was abysmal. Actually, I'm going to swap it because this one looks nicer. No, it doesn't. Never mind. The last one was so dry and stale from McVitie's that I didn't want to rank it because I didn't want it to lose its position because I like this biscuit and I know how good it can be. This is the Fox's Jam and Cream. This is it. This is it. God, what's going on at Fox's HQ? What are they doing over there? Oh my god. They might just be putting crack in them. Where are they? Fox's Jam and Cream. Do you know what? They're going above chocolate fingers. I'm doing it. I'm saying it. This is my tier list. They're going above chocolate fingers. Oh my days. It's a shame that this packet of them is like £3. But that's like a packet you eat in a night. That's like a one night treat. You have this whole packet. Because there's not that many in it. There's maybe like 8 or 10 biscuits in the packet. Wow. Yeah, this one made up for it. This is why I didn't even rank the previous one, because I knew that it was going to be so much better than Fox's. I knew it. But I was buying them every week. I could not afford that. We wouldn't be able to afford buying them every week. That'd put us under. I need more people to subscribe using their Twitch Primes for that. Next up, we've got the Fox's double chocolate cookie. Double chocolate chip cookie. Look at this. White chocolate and dark or milk chocolate. And a chocolate cookie. The previous chocolate cookie, that was the chocolate chip one, was very dry. This one actually smells chocolatey and not just like a biscuit. Mmm. Good snap. But quite thick though. Look at this. Chocolate bits all the way through, but still quite dry. Still quite dry. Do you know what? I'm ranking it on what's in front of me. It's not that good. Honestly, it's going here. Top of B. That's where it belongs. It's dry. It's too dry. I reckon the packet of cookies on their own, if it was just cookies, it would be delightful. It would probably push it into A tier. But it's just not doing it. It's just not doing it in the Fox's variety packet. Next up, we've got, what's this? This is a Viennese milk chocolate. Interesting. This isn't one I would normally pick. I don't know what this is made of, but it's got a bit of biscuit on the outside, double-sided biscuit, with apparently milk chocolate in the middle. Smells sweet. M&S does good chocolate. M&S does good everything, though. That's cheating for M&S, no? But this is sweet. Let's try it. Oh! It's so weird. I don't like it. It's very soft. Like, the biscuit itself is very soft. And, like, not crumbly, more melty. And it's not a solid bit of chocolate in the middle. It has a hole. So see how it's shaped kind of like a Kit Kat? There's a hole in the middle of the chocolate. Oh, shit. There's a hole. So the chocolate's piped in like two, and like down here, like this. Not a fan. Same finger. I don't know if you would call it cream, but it's something. That means that this one's also probably going to be the same. Wait, we didn't put it anywhere. Where even is it? This is them here. You know what? They're going here, and I'm going to move the custard creams down. I would rather have a party ring than a Viennese whirl. And a Viennese. The other Viennese is the chocolate and cream one, which looks to be the opposite type of biscuit, but also looks to be dummy thick in comparison. Like, what happened between this version and this version? Somebody went crazy at Fox's HQ. Who decided that the chocolate one would have this much cream in it? Actually better than the first one. This one, the chocolate one's better than the first one. The chocolate one's better. They're all done in the same place. I absolutely believe they're all done in the same place. I don't believe they're out there having separate factories for separate biscuits. The chocolate one is better than the other one, but not as good as a party ring. And I'm actually tempted to move this one down. The chocolate one has pushed this one down. My expectations have been raised by the chocolate one, and the non-chocolate one has faltered in those expectations. We have next the regular chocolate chip cookie. The double chocolate chip cookie was thick, chocolatey all the way through, but it was dry still. And I fear that multi-pack biscuits like this are just going to have dry cookies. Maybe okay to have one, but not when you're eating 30 biscuits at one go. This is better than the double chocolate one. That one better. Boom. Boom. I forgot I'm supposed to be judging it on what's in front of me, which means that the double chocolate one has fallen behind party rings. Half-eaten biscuits, yeah. He'll sniff it once and won't be interested, probably. Do you know what he loves? The dog loves the smell of the Costco cookies. Anytime I pull out a Costco cookie, he's right there, right in front of me. Like, hello, please. He's never had a bit. I don't know what he's expecting. This is our second last biscuit in the Fox's variety biscuit. And I'm going to eat the broken one. They look weird though. Like, look at this. How does it look like this? Looks like a roll. This here is the Crinkle Crunch Butter. It does smell buttery. I don't know what this is. I've never had it before. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But is it as bad as the bourbons? No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Better than the custard creams? Ah, it's difficult because I know how good this stuff can be. What was that one? That was the Crinkle Crunch Butter. I think it's better than the chocolate bourbons. I'm judging on what's in front of me. It's better than the chocolate bourbons. But that was nasty. That was like proper nasty, that one. And finally, the last biscuit of the Fox's family festive favourites. My other favourite. This is the... what is this called? The Crunch Cream Golden. This is just a fancy custard cream. And I can buy and eat like a whole packet of these in one go. And I'm scared that this isn't going to be as good. Fancy biscuit, it is fancy. This is good. Oh yeah. Mmm. Boom. They're so good. They just do custard creams on a whole nother level. Like so much better. So much incredibly better. Oh damn. They're so good. A tier. What's that? We're now... Wait, is that us 2/3 through? And we've got 3 in A tier? That means... Wait, so there was two... Wait, there was 2 Fox's biscuits in A tier. Maybe Fox's are the ones. Maybe Fox's are the ones to do. Wait, I forgot. This is just a crumb zone in there. This packet scares me now. Oh man, look at all these crumbs. Good lord. We get that in the bin? Maybe. Who knows? Right. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. 10. 1. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 left. 11 left. Let's do a quick recap. The bottom of the barrel, we have the Hobnob. Horrific. Just absolutely horrendous. And then we have, afterwards, we've got the chocolate chip cookie. Now we're basing it off of what was in front of me, which was the McVitie's chocolate chip cookie. And this was abysmal. It was dry. It was not melt in your mouth. It wasn't soft. It was rock solid. Like there's no point. You can't dunk it in tea to make it better. Pointless. Then we have the 2 shortcakes. These were the 2 shortbread-esque biscuits that were in the McVitie's that were just terrible as well. Moving up to the C tier, we had the chocolate bourbons. I know these can be better, but right then and there, they were not good. And then we have the Foxy's, what was this, Crisping Crunch Butter or whatever it was? Crispy Crunchy Butter or something. Also terrible. Not a good showing. This was by far the worst Fox's biscuit. Then we had custard creams. The custard cream wasn't as bad as the bourbon from the McVitie's family circle, but it still wasn't up to the standards of its own custard creaminess is capable of. This could have been so much better than it is. The milk chocolate Viennese, just pointless. I would have rather had more party rings or whatever than a chocolate Viennese. This one was the chocolate and cream. So this was like a cream biscuit and a milk chocolate inside. This was the opposite. This was a chocolate biscuit and a cream inside. This one was much better than this one. But still not kind of pointless. Still not worth having in the pack. Then we have the Fox's double chocolate chip cookies. And I absolutely understand if this was to be in a packet in its own, the way it is in the image, it would be so much better. So much better. But that's not how we're tasting them today. and it just wasn't up to scratch. It just wasn't worth it. Then we have party rings, which were okay, good throwback, worth it from being a kid. Still held up, weren't terrible. And then we have the Fox's regular chocolate chip cookies, which again had the same problem as the other chocolate chip cookies, which were actually way down here in F tier. These were so dry. They were thick, they had a good crisp to them, but they were still dry. And I know individually, then, like, I knew individually, if you had them in a packet, they would have been so much better on their own. Yo, Elicar, we're just recapping the first 19. In the bottom of 80, we've got the nice biscuits. These are actually the best biscuits from the family circle. Like, no wait, you can't buy them on their own. I was going to say that you can't buy it outside of a family circle, but you can. So nice biscuits were pretty good. Yeah, fine. These were the chocolate crunchy Foxes. These were actually delightful. I've never had them before. Brilliant. Chocolate digestives. McVitie's chocolate digestive is just a staple biscuit. You can't go wrong. It's traditionally just such a good biscuit. They've been doing it for years and they will continue to do it for more years and be like a kind of standout player in the biscuit realm. But that is not in comparison to the S tier at the moment. Because in the S tier we've got the Cadbury's chocolate fingers. Now we had the chocolate finger from the family circle, which admittedly is not as good as a chocolate finger. But Cadbury's chocolate finger, incredible. Then we have the Fox's cream and jam and cream. Just outstanding. Incredible. Soft, flaky biscuit. Nice soft jam. A wee bit of sugar on top. Soft cream. Enough to... You can taste it and it's not dry. It's not dried out like the other one was. Brilliant. But at the moment, the king of the pile absolutely has to be the Fox's Golden Crunch. Essentially, it's a fancy custard cream. Alright, Paul Hollywood. Maybe. The Fox's Crunch Golden cream thing, the fancy custard cream is just so good. Helicar, welcome. Hello. You've had it muted. The biscuit connoisseur. That's why we're here. We're trying to figure out what's the good biscuits. We're biscuit connoisseuring today. The only reason that custard creams and chocolate bourbons are in C tier is because we're ranking them based on what we're eating today. If it's not good today, it goes lower in the tier. I have said for both custard creams and chocolate bourbons that they would rank higher if they were in their own packaging on their own. They do not belong in C tier, but today they are in C tier. Because the family circle box let them down. Ultimately. They were just let down. And there's not much you can do about that. On the day, they didn't show up. So, we're down to 11 left. Do you guys think something will knock off the golden creams at the top? Do you guys think something will beat it? Do you guys need a reminder? I mean, you can see. Do you want a reminder of what we've got left? Because we've got all of this. We've got all of this left. And all the it looks like it's so... Oh my god, it looks insane. Because all we've done is eat through the multi-packs. All we've done is try the multi-packs. I'm full up. This is all we've had. The two of these boxes. Moving on. Next at the top. There you go, Jaffa cakes are no biscuits. They are biscuits. They're in the biscuit aisle. Next up, we've got Pink Panther wafers. Pink Panther's pink wafers. Crispy wafers filled with vanilla flavoured cream. These are vegan recipes. And water in my stomach, yeah. These aren't the Pink Panther pink wafers, but it's the same thing. Let's try these. There's actually a lot of these in this packet. I don't know how many it says there is. A war in the chat. How? Explain yourself. Bin these? I'm not looking forward to these. I'm not gonna lie, I have had these before and it was very recently. They're just wafery. They're like almost like an ice cream cone. There's not a lot of vanilla cream on the inside. I think the less that we say about that, the better. I would rather eat a hobnob. honestly, I'd rather have a hobnob. We get digestives, we get chocolate digestives. Moving on from... Oh, Jesus, from whatever that is. You fear you like them for nostalgia reasons. I fear for your nostalgia. Oreos. Now, people like Oreos. We were talking about this earlier on. People like Oreos, but they all taste the same and they're too samey. Now, I don't have a glass of milk. I've never dunked an Oreo in milk. Not a child. They weren't a thing when I was a child. So, I'm not that big on Oreos. But we'll see where it stands. Can't go wrong with Oreos, really, you think? And you worry that you put them too low. Are you listening? Elika, are you listening to what I've said? We are trying the biscuits as they are today. Right here, right now. And they're going to end that list. It doesn't matter what you think. You're not eating the fucking chocolate digestive biscuit. The chocolate digestive biscuit from the McVitie's family circle is abysmal. The only reason it's in there is because of his better, bigger brother. So shut your mouth. We're now moving on to Oreos. Chocolate digestives was about 45 minutes ago. If you wanted to discuss chocolate digestives, you should have been here 45 minutes ago. How do you guys eat your Oreos? Do you guys dunk them in milk? Do you pull them apart and eat the cream? This one's so dodgy. Look, this side's like this. And this side's like wide open. I'm not big. Eat them like a caveman. How does a caveman eat them? It has been years since I had an Oreo. And I fear they're worse than when I had them. Because this is not that good. These are just regular, original Oreos. Not that good. I didn't eat it the correct way. Can you get a split and lick comparison? No, because I don't want to eat another Oreo. I fear it's in high C. If I was held at gunpoint, I'd rather eat one of those chocolate Viennese whirl things than an Oreo. But it doesn't deserve to be lower than these. It does not deserve to be lower than them. Next up, ginger nut biscuits. I love a ginger nut biscuit. These are so good. Bin? Ban? More like. I love a ginger nut biscuit. There we go. Now look at this thing of beauty. Admittedly, I only ever dunk them in tea, so having it raw like this is kind of scary. And I don't know how I feel about having it raw. But we'll see. It will lie where it lies in the grand scheme of things. This is a ginger nut. My camera doesn't focus that well. This is good. It's not that dry because my mouth is watering. Better than the chocolate digestive biscuit. So much better than the chocolate digestive biscuit. Next, malted milk. Again, jail for that comment. I'm doing it as it is right now. Here and now. I'm comparing it to the family circle chocolate digestive biscuit. That's what it's been compared to. Bin malted milk as well. I can kind of get behind that maybe. I don't mind them. I don't mind. They're a bit, what are they? Light and crumbly apparently. Carefully baked to a classic recipe for a malty treat. I don't know, how would you even describe what flavour these are supposed to be to an American? Like, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to tell them what this tastes like? I would not have said that they taste malty. That's for sure. It has a cool design on it though. It has this little thing on it. Malted milk. It's like a cow with something. It smells stale. Why does it smell so stale? That's kind of scary. Bin? No, but they're not stale because I just opened it. Yeah, that can go in the bin. It wasn't stale. Just wasn't particularly nice. Again, another biscuit I've only ever dunked in tea. This is rough. The malted milk is going in the F tier, unfortunately. F tier. Then we have the real cookie. The Costco cookies. Now, there's different flavours. I'm only eating one. I'm not eating all three. This is like a white chocolate. There's like a double chocolate or a triple chocolate, and then there's a regular chocolate chip. What one did I compare with? What one should I compare with? I'm feeling that I used the regular chocolate chip because it would give me a good baseline, but I've also eaten a double chocolate chip today. Regular chocolate chip? Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Regular chocolate chip is a good shout. Look at this bad boy. Now this is a cookie. Look at this, it's huge. Beautiful. Beautiful. These are good. This is a good. It's going up here. Eat the whole thing. I'm not eating the whole thing right now, but I'm not going to win it. Didn't need to eat it to know. Well, I felt like I had to. I felt like I had to eat it to prove that it was a good cookie. Well done, Costco. Well done. I'm so dry. I'm so dry. We're down to a handful. Tactical juice reload. There we go. Caramel wafers are S tier, you think? They are good. Next up, though, is the Mint Club. The McVitie's Mint Club. Now, I like a Mint Club. I like both clubs. I like the orange and the mint one. But whether or not I can eat this whole thing is a different question right now. Club. Mint. Oh, it's so nice smelling. You would take a mint over an orange. A mint one's nice. Not big on mint flavour things. But these are different though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. This is going up here. Up next to the... Up above the nice biscuit. Definitely on the list of like best biscuits to have. The problem is I'm now in biscuit hell. And I'm so full of biscuit that it's hard to judge. We don't have people over. We don't like your visitors. Moving on. The most controversial one on the list. Jaffa cake. Is it a cake or is it a biscuit? It's in the biscuit aisle. Who knows? We don't know. I actually can't remember. I can't remember if these are what these are classified as. I have to dissect it. I'm not dissecting it like a fucking freak. I'm eating it as McVitie's intended. How are all of these McVitie's? The clubs are McVitie's as well. And so are the penguins. I'm eating it the way McVitie's intended me to eat it. The Jaffa cake. Orange filled biscuity niceness. But it's soft. Actually better than I thought they were. Like, see, because I've eaten all these biscuits before, in my head, I had a thought of like what they all tasted like, and this is better than I thought it was going to taste like. Because it's just been so long. Jaffa cake, good. Where does it go on the list? I feel like it's not going to be an S tier. Sorry. But right now, I think it goes here in A tier. Or does it go here? Nah, it goes here. It goes there. Top half of A tier. It's not bad. Not bad in any way. I've never really been big on Jaffa cake, so that's the problem. Ultimately. Next, Jammy Dodgers. We've got 4 biscuits left. Jammy Dodgers. We got raspberry flavour. There was like 5 flavours or something. 4 flavours of this in Tesco. Since when did they start going crazy with Jammy Dodgers? Like, what's the need? Jammy Dodgers, as far as I can remember, were good as they were. But these ones are huge. These are the big Jammy Dodgers. Look at this. JD on it. With the splat and everything. With the Jammy Dodger splat on it. Wait, it actually kind of looks like the one on the packet. How the hell did they do that? It's almost identical to the one on the packet. Is this packet get my biscuits in it? This is the best bit of advertising ever. So this is a raspberry flavour Jammy Dodger, which I feel is the best flavour in the original flavour. And it's like, what, a shortcake type short crust biscuit? Okay. Bit dry, but here's the good. Bit dry, but I am feeling a bit dry right now. I feel like now we're about to make some changes here because I feel like Jammy Dodgers belong here behind the Mint Club. But I'm now feeling like the Nice Biscuit, these two don't belong in A tier and they're going to move down to B tier. My chocolate biscuits don't get time to melt before I eat them all, so it doesn't matter where I keep them. That's my answer. So yeah, Jammy Dodgers are the bottom of the A tier. The other, it has knocked out the chocolate Fox's Crunch and the Nice Biscuits have moved down to B tier, which is a bit of a disservice, but such is life. It's all based on what we're tasting right now. So moving on to the penguin. Now, Link is a big penguin fan. I should have left it a big penguin, that would have been funnier. Link loves a penguin. So I'm only going to have this one half of a penguin. And then Link can eat the rest. Do we want the joke? Do you guys want the joke? Let's see. Oh my god, it's fucking horrendous. What type of pasta do penguins eat? What type of pasta do penguins eat? Oh Jesus, I can't believe I'm going to have to say this. Pasta, it's a pet. Do you guys not have penguins? They have a joke on them. No idea. What pasta do penguins eat? Penguins eat penguini instead of linguine. And if you don't believe me, it says penguini on the fucking thing. Penguini. Almost as bad as their family circle. This is a penguin. S tier for the joke alone, no chance. This is a penguin. It's a chocolate covered chocolate biscuit. Chocolate flavour cream filled biscuit bars with a milk chocolate flavour coating. Honestly, not that good. Not that good. Worse than I remember them being. Like worse. Can I put it in the bin? Yes, it's in the bin. It's going here. It's going to the top of B. I don't know if I'm now starting to just get biscuit fatigue. No penguin for... There's 6 in here. Link can have the 6 of these. We'll be having a lot. One big penguin. Stack them all up. We have 2 biscuits left. We've got the mint, or the orange McVitie's Club, and the Turk's caramel wafer biscuit. We're going to eat the orange club first, and leave the caramel biscuit to the end. We're down to our final 2. What's the most controversial thing I've done? What's my most controversial opinion? Remember, the things are based on how we're eating them right now. Have I missed anything? Do you guys think I should have had other biscuits? What's your guys' thoughts? The orange club surprise looks exactly the same as the mint club. It just smells orangey. It's a bit orangey. You know what? I think this is better than the mint one. I think this is better than the mint one. Jaffa Cakes being in A is wrong. You think that's wrong? Justice for the Jaffa Cakes. But it's my tier list. You guys can do your tier list. We now need to have other people doing different tier lists. Modulative input? No. You didn't send... Okay. What I'll do is I'll post it in Discord after, and you guys can have a shot at doing it. We're on to our final biscuit. The Tunnock's Caramel Wafer Biscuit. I am stuffed. Genuinely. Reminder that I had a whole pizza like 10 minutes before I started this. This is ultimately a fantastic biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, our final biscuit for the biscuit tier list. That was 2 hours ago! Have we been doing this for 2 hours? Nah, I've been doing it for like an hour and a half. The final biscuit for the biscuit tier list is the Tunnock's Caramel Wafer Biscuit. Let's see where it goes. This is good. Not in C tier. Not in B tier. Not in A tier. C? Oh, S? Not C. S? Better than the chocolate fingers? Worse than the chocolate fingers? Better than the jam and cream? Worse than the jam and cream? Worse than the chocolate fingers? Better than the chocolate fingers? Better than the jammy creams? Better than the Fox's Crunch? Ultimately, it's going in third place. Third place for the Turnips Caramel Wafer. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. Needs its own tier. No, it doesn't get its own tier. It gets into the S tier because it's a fantastic biscuit. But there we have it. 29 biscuits. Ranked. Tiered. 8. I'm stuffed. This was a lot of biscuit eating. Let's have a quick run. Let's have a quick run through F tier. We've got malted milk. We've got the Highland, the Highland Shorty, the shortcake, the chocolate cookie, the hobnob, and the pink wafer. C tier, we've got the Oreo original, Fox's Viennese Whirl, custard creams, Foxy's crunch butter thing, whatever that was, and then the chocolate bourbons. B tier has the penguin, the chocolate crunch from Fox's, the nice biscuits, the Fox's chocolate chip cookie, party rings, the Fox's double chocolate chip cookie, and the Foxy's chocolate and cream Viennese Whirl biscuit thing majig bob. A tier has ginger nut biscuits, the Costco cookies, Jaffa cakes, chocolate digestives, an orange club, a mint club, and jammy dodgers. S tier, the best biscuits in my humble opinion, the Fox's crunch golden, the Fox's jam and cream, the Tunnocks caramel wafer, and the Cadbury's dairy milk fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I am absolutely stuffed. So we're going to chill for a little bit on stream. If you guys watch this on a YouTube video, thank you guys for making it to the end. Come hang out on stream sometime. Maybe I'll not eat another 30 biscuits. Maybe I will. The folk wanted me to dunk them in tea and see how we get on with that, but we'll see how that goes. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.